Pleasure to welcome on the dais our chief guest for the occasion, Mr. Fakhruddin Ilyasov and Dr. Nurilo Muhammad Sadikov, co-founders of Marathon Group, and our beloved founder and chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, our dynamic executive vice chairperson, Ms. Preeta Reddy, and President Group Oncology, Mr. Dinesh Madhav. We also Ma'am, could you please also present a bouquet to Dr. Nurilo? In India, all
Apollo, and we continue to do so as we saw today. But this was lit for the collaboration between two like-minded entities, one from India, that's the Apollo Group, and the other one, the Marathon Group from Uzbekistan. As you know, from the erstwhile USSR, Uzbekistan got its independence and it's an young economy. One of the things the group which has done Marathon is there were 7 classmates of the same age group who joined together and tried to do what they could do differently for the country. And they're in various fields, right from agriculture, metallurgy, trading, and with healthcare, they started with facilities about 4 diagnostic centers and 5 medical centers.
Shavkat Miromonovich visited to Fergana city. Before that, he had a trip to India where had to honor to meet the chairmen of Apollo hospitals in Delhi. He was inspired by its scale and numbers, and in Fergana, during his speech, he mentioned the importance of cooperation with Apollo hospitals. He includes the Minister of Investment and Foreign Trade, Umurzakov Sardar Oktamovich, to open the first transplant hospital in Fergana Valley in the nearest future. While Sardar Umurzakov saw in us people who can implement this project, because we already have in our holding 5 hospitals and 4 diagnostic centers. In turn, first, the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Farhad Arziyev, helped us to organize a meeting with representatives of Apollo hospitals, and he himself has present several times during the meetings, for which we are very grateful. This help served as a bridge for us to this massive project. He also told me about India, about its culture and hospitality. He was an embassy in India of Uzbekistan, arriving here. I was
announced this partnership. We've got the chairmen of both the group who, under your august presence, will do the signing of the first tertiary care hospital to be set up in Uzbekistan. It's the first collaborative effort by an Indian entity and also brings in Indian healthcare and its exemplary standards to the region. The hospital will focus on cardiac sciences, cancer, transplants, robotic with urology, and GI. My request, Mr. Fakhruddin and our Honorable Chairman, to sign the documents and exchange it. I would also take this forum to thank Mr. Fakhruddin, who spent some time to pick up his English to talk to the media, because the standard of education back in their country is Uzbek or Russian. And I think he's done a commendable job, which shows his commitment to the partnership. Thank you.
And for our dignitaries who have logged in online, a welcome to all of you also, and thank you for the support. We are the first Indian hospital, in fact, to make an entry into the Central Asian country of Uzbekistan. While I personally have not visited Uzbekistan, we're very familiar with the beauty and the cultural landscape, definitely, but also the fact that they're a country who really want to give back high quality healthcare to their citizens, albeit small in comparison to India, but the passion and the commitment to give high quality healthcare is there. And to the group who has come today, I think the passion is definitely there. They're a young group, a very committed group, have come together with a single-minded devotion, which is the same as Apollo's promise, is to give the highest standards of healthcare to their countrymen, which is affordable, which is accessible, and which has the most brilliant outcomes. Dr. Nurullo Mamakado, founder, and of course Mr. Fakhruddin, and he's also the co-founder and the chairman of the group. His Excellency Mr. Dilshad, the Ambassador of the Republic of Uzbekistan, helping them with literally managing super efficient hospitals. Apollo's strength is that globally we are able to get not only a second opinion within our Apollo system, but we're able to access high quality second opinions anywhere in the world. If you want it for oncology, we can get it, we do it with MD Anderson, Sloan, and some of the best centers. If it is for cardiology, it would be with Cleveland Clinic, and we've been consistently announcing these partnerships. By bringing the Marfan Group Hospital, within the Apollo system, all the people there, the patients there, the countrymen there, will also have access to the highest global standards of healthcare through all the services which we provide. So I feel that as a partnership, it may be a small step in the right direction, but it will be a giant leap for mankind at large, because it will contribute to the highest standards of healthcare in that part of the world. I feel
2/3 of the population of the country are using the private healthcare, which has been started by Apollo way back in 1973 and inaugurated by then President Johnny Zalesky. And I'm grateful for the good wishes that he has given and the great work that our people have done in every single department. There is only one hospital in the whole world, please remember this, who is an entire healthcare system. We touch over 150 million people. There is no private hospital in the whole world who has touched 150 million people. So I think this is a very touching remark. This is not for me. This is what I am saying is to the entire Apollo family who has done this and the people who trusted us. And I think media has played a very significant role in transmitting this news. Suppose we do a wonderful thing back home in our hospital, it will stay within 4 hours. But you are there to carry on all of these years to say, here in Apollo, they are doing something which is done in, say, Mayo Clinic or Cleveland Clinic, and they have done it better. I mentioned these two hospitals because when I went to Mayo 5 years ago, the CEO gave me a bunch of flowers and said, Dr. Reddy, this is for you to go overtaking our transplant program for which we were global leaders for 21 years. From that 5 years, we were there, up and up. In Cleveland Clinic, is known for the heart care, and today we are the leaders. Apollo is the leader in heart surgeries. We have done over 184,000 last month. I don't know today's count, but I know they're up there. But in healthcare, numbers doesn't matter. It is the quality of care that is given. Our quality is equivalent or better than the best centers anywhere in the world. In heart care, it is 99.4%, and in 1 year survival is over 99%. So I think this is where we have distinguished ourselves, saying whatever we do it with grit. And I've heard that trust in our people. our team members, whoever come, they have built this pub. And that's what the world has recognized. And I think more and more
O'zbekistonga borganda niyat qildik va bugungi shu tarixiy kelishuvda sizlar bilan birgalikda, ya'ni sizni boshchiligingizda bu tarixiy kelishuvga qo'l qo'yganimizdan juda ham xursandman.
We have planning a lot to visit this very hospital, Apollo Hospital, in order to create a joint project with this massive organization.